Gotta be you. It's Chaos, and we're getting it. Playing some NBA 2K18 here on the P3. This is our first season with our franchise Chicago Bulls. 40th game of the season. Got the Hot Rockets coming into town to shy. That is. Don't forget to smash that like button, leave a comment, share the video, and subscribe. And follow me on Twitter and Instagram at 2Chaos on Twitter and Chaos718 on the gram. Let's fucking go, baby. We fogged up the mirror. Baby, I can't see. Let's go. I do.
To all the cool and the $100 billers, I drop the phone. For real, who ain't got no feelings. Check it out, man. I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge. Tomorrow comes equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family who got all those who wanna profile and pose. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for theyself in his land. We be and keep them shook crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. Your simple words just don't move me. You're minor, we major. You all up in the game and don't deserve to be a player. Make me have to call your name out. The crew is featherweight. To make you 19, but my mind is older. When the things get for real, my warm heart turns cold. Another story is told. It ain't nothing really. Hey yo, so I can get my mind off these. While they still alive, I don't know. Go figure. Meanwhile, back in Queens, the realness and foundation. If I die, I couldn't choose the better location. Closer to in a tight situation now. Take these words. Rhyme I write might be about you.
Suddenly shook. Alright. 3 minutes again. Let's roll. Perfect timing. Just a shook one.
I'm Ernie Johnson, and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Chicago Bulls. And now time for the call by Kevin Harlan from United Center as they get ready for the opening tip.
Tough battle right here. Legends all around. Legendary.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Smith is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Drexler. Then it's Thorpe. And it's Olajuwon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Bulls, Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Tony Kukoc. And it's Michael Jordan. Then there's Robin Lopez. And it's Longley in at the center, filling out the middle. We're broadcasting from Chicago as the Bulls get ready to take the hardwood here at the United Center. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from Kenny the Jet Smith?
And one thing about him that might not show up in the box score, but is as important as anything else, is his leadership. And he sets the tone for this team, and all of his teammates follow his example.
The road trip for the Rockets ends here as they leave for Houston right after the game. It's an opportunity for them to play in a heated matchup like this, to play your best basketball. These are the games, guys, that show how well you match up against the other great teams in the league.
And expected to vie for that top seed coming into the season. They have not disappointed. This is a team poised to do big things in the postseason.
Well, all the hype was justified. I mean, it's been an impressive season for them. We've seen them win a lot of different ways. They've proven in the midst of all of that to be a very, very complete team.
A slam dunk by Thorpe.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there, because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
It's stolen by McGrady. Drexler drives in. Unloads from 13. And Olajuwon gets it to go on the assist by Drexler.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
It's stolen by McGrady. Into Smith. And off the basket, he was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Whistle, and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
The shot's good from Jordan.
Really good job of creating just enough space to let that one fly.
Smith up top. 11 points for him in that last game against Detroit.
Yo, fucking block it.
Tracy McGrady.
4 makes on 4 tries. Everything's falling early. 100%. Can't do better than that.
Levine kicks to Kukoc. And the Bulls take on 2 more.
You know, that part of the floor, guys, is more or less his real sweet spot, right in his wheelhouse.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Drexler against DeRozan. Shoots from 12. And again, the Rockets good for 2. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against Indiana.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Bulls knocking down the 3. 6 to shoot. Shot from 6. And that one's good. Thorpe's got his second bucket of the night. Chicago trailing here. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
And in the conference game here, just a 2-game season series.
You know, you want to make every game count. Take care of business and give yourself a chance to sweep.
Smith with it. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game. Here's Olajuwon. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Fucking Hakeem.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. What did you find out, DB?
Kevin, when I asked him about their game plan on the defensive end, he said they were looking to clog things up in the middle of the floor and not allow any clear looks at the basket from inside
This
the
is our
paint.
first look
He feels if they
against
can
the
accomplish
Rockets this
that,
season.
they'll have the upper hand on defense. Let's see how it plays out, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Some changes for Chicago. Grant comes in for a little longer. And Elijah Millsap subbed in for Tony Kukoc. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the Detroit Pistons.
And you know what? Exactly what had to be done in terms of winning on the road. Never allowed any momentum to build up against them kept the crowd out of the game, and for every punch they took, they had a counter.
I was very impressed, Greg, with the way they stood their ground, even when they were on their heels some, coming through those moments where they were backing up a bit. That's what it takes on the road. You got to show that kind of fortitude and resilience.
And the Rockets making a change here. Yao's checked back in. And Olajuwon with the basket on the assist by Yao. Olajuwon's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Guys, what a wild first half this has been.
I'd say, 8 lead changes, that speaks for itself.
Wow, back and forth start, that's for sure.
Now here's Drexler. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Foot.
And don't forget about his work on the glass. I mean, he contributed in a number of ways.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Chicago calls timeout.
Not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, he just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Vucevic checked in for Elijah Millsap. And so it's Houston with it. They trail by 1. Here's Kaminsky. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Kaminsky's got his first points of the game.
It's like everybody is in a rhythm right now. Incredible stuff here early on.
Both teams playing downhill. You know, coaches say that all the time. You want to play downhill. Well, at some point you think somebody's got to cool off in this one, right?
Here's Levine. Off target from outside. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring break so far for the Rockets.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Bulls trail by 3. Jordan kicks to Vucevic. Hits it from three-point range. Vucevic has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Mobile. Guarded by Jordan. Brooks kicks to Yao. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And he drops it in from the low post. Jordan's got 10 points.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Count that one. Chicago's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. He passes to Levine. Back to Jordan. Grant sets a screen for Jordan. Grant, right side. Now 8 seconds separate the 2 clocks. Here's Brooks. And Houston again.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And the jam by Levine.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be.
Fuck that.
It's all tied in Chicago. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Coming up this Thursday night, January 11th, Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. Guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
It's just been a long-range battle for them, and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharpshooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
So on the floor for Houston, we've got Michael Carter-Williams. He's out there with Ellen. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. Levine dishes to Grant. A quick look, no good that time.
Fucking dunk it.
They'll be playing host to Portland for their next match. That game will be a quick kick stop before hitting the road again. Chicago's gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Backing down is Jordan. Vucevic the pass to Jordan. Vucevic is screen on Holiday. Jordan with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
Get in there.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And I also can't get over how much energy is in rebounding basketball. He goes all out on the boards every single night.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Horace Grant. Free throw drops for Vucevic. The Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Ellie nailed from three-point land. Well, he's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Back to DeRozan. He feeds it to Jordan. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we got a three-point battle taking shape here.
Ellie. And another 3 for Houston.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals.
Kukoc for 3. They get it back. DeRozan gets to Kukoc. Knocks down the 3 ball. Kukoc has got 8 points.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Outside Holiday. Lots of room. And it's Houston with another.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Here's Mobley. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 2. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Backing down is Jordan. Tipped away. Taken away by Holiday. It's tipped. Vucevic against Yao. And the dunk by Jordan.
He didn't dunk it.
Steal and then run out. It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
We've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play.
And the foul. Let's go.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
And this is K. Basketball Go Team.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Horace Grant, he's checked in for the Bulls. Paxson comes in for Robin Lopez. And now let's check in on the 2 guards from around the league and see which one of them is playing the stingiest defense over the span of the last 10 games. For those of you just joining us in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Ball's knocked loose. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
Smith kicks to Holiday. Off the run. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Holiday's got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
And DeRozan throws it down.
What a beautiful pass to set that one up.
The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
And that's what makes the alley-oop such a terrific play when you're able to execute it.
Thorpe, the pass to Holiday. And it's Houston with another.
It was a slow start for him. But he started to take off since we hit the second quarter, guys.
The Bulls leading by 3. Grant sets a screen for Jordan. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Bulls schedule, simple, Kevin. This is how they stack up. First in scoring, first in assists. And they're also #1 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals. An aggressive team that ball hawks very effectively.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defense. And I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Checked in for Grant. Elijah Millsap comes in for Jonas Valanciunas. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Michael Jordan. And Robin Lopez is subbed in for John Paxson. Here's Drexler, and that's good for 2. 1:36 left here in the second. Harper dishes to Vucevic. Another 3 for Chicago.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and it's been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
And when you watch him, Steve, you can see how quickly he looks to take his shot when he's on the receiving end of the pass and how successful he is when he does take the shot. This guy is a catch, fire, and hit guy.
Jones against Drexler. Nelson and Smith with the assist that time. Drexler's got 8. Chicago leading by 3. Here's Levine. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Here's Harper. No good on the 3.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Drexler. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Rockets have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
Why they had yellow socks with blue uniforms? It doesn't look gold. It's yellow. Why do you have a yellow sock on, man? Why do you have on a yellow sock and fucking blue uniforms? Makes no sense.
Both free throws good from Drexler.
It doesn't match.
32 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Harper kicks to Levine. It's good from long range. Levine's got 7 points in the game.
The defense a step slow. You can see the result.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Drexler passes to Smith. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Smith's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
The soft finger roll is just one of the many finishing moves he has in his bag of shot making.
And it's good.
Oh, what a special performance this guy's putting on from long range.
Well, that has been his shot today. No if.
Are you serious?
The buzzer.
Wow, what a miracle to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the Bulls. They lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Alright.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Jordan having a terrific game. He has 20 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
We've got Robin Lopez. Tony Kukoc is out there with long. It's Michael Jordan, and it's DeRozan in at the small forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. A nice shot by Jordan.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it. Now,
here is Smith. Then That is good. Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. Smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Back to McGrady. Smith on the wing for the lead. And another three for Houston.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's Jordan.
And the foul.
It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon. And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Bulls shooting his third free throw attempt for the game. The Rockets have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Back to Smith. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Smith's got 18 points.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
They get a hand on it. And stolen by Jordan. The dish to Kukoc. Back to Jordan. And the three ball is good. Jordan's got 10 points here in the second half.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Drexler drives in. Smith. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Longley, a screen on McGrady. Jordan with the bucket.
It's in there. Let's go.
Got 12 points now in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Smith outside. He dishes it to Olajuwon. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Jordan the pass to Longley. Jordan dishes it to Kukoc. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And some kind of switch must have been flipped at halftime because both teams are getting after it.
Man, I tell you, Parker, this has been some fun basketball, and they don't look like they're slowing down at all. You better strap your seatbelt on here.
Good. Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
And it's good.
And the foul.
Go to the free throw line.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
For Chicago, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Maxwell comes in for Clyde Drexler. And Brooks subbed in for Smith. Brooks dishes to McGrady. And Houston again with the bucket.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Kukoc, a screen on Brooks. Levine passes to Longley. Outside for Jordan. Levine dishes to Jordan. From 3-point range. Jordan's got 38 points.
And he got loose from the 3-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
And that one's good. Brooks.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Jordan kicks to Kukoc. And the 3 off target. Rockets trailed by 3. Here's McGrady. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Kukoc gets the bucket.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from 3-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
He's been locked in from deep. They're giving him too much breathing room and definitely paying the price for it.
So for the Rockets, Yow's checked back in. Clyde Drexler has subbed in for Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, was not checked in.
Checked in for Houston.
Oh, yes, now he is. I see him.
Thorpe with a screen on DeRozan. We've got 1:08 left here in the third quarter. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Jordan.
Let's go.
Pass and dunks it down. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've got down in transition.
Thorpe defended by Jones. The Rockets shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts, 81%.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Chicago making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Grant. Kukoc comes in for Elijah Milson. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Michael Jordan. Back to Kerr. Fires the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
From beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. For Houston, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. The free throw drops for Drexler. Chicago making some changes. Luke Longley's checked in for Vucevic. Jordan comes in for Ron Harper. And Robin Lopez is subbed in for Steve Kerr.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
He kicks to Levine. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Where the fuck is the jacket, huh?
And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Bull.
This Tuesday night, January 9th.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The Bulls leading by 5. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. So on the floor for Houston, we've got Drexler. Smith is out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Elijah Wan, and it's Yao in at the center.
Come on.
What a beautiful pass. And then the catch and finish all in one motion. Stupendous.
An alley-oop like that, Clark, is just so rare. You just got to take a second and enjoy it.
And also, guys, how about the confidence?
Kukoc is cooking.
Someone's been willing to attempt a pass like that.
Drexler drives in, and he finishes.
He definitely got me because I went for the steal.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And the foul across the lane.
Houston making a switch. Court's checked in. Rockets trailed by 9. Fourth quarter basketball. We're about a minute into it.
Come on.
Touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over.
And this is what the schedule looks like for Houston. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Jordan up top. McGrady covering. That's tipped and stolen by Jordan. And finished off by Longley.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this season, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
The Rockets making a switch here. Yow's checked back in. DeRozan gets the bucket.
And, you know, he's also a tough finisher, Steve. There's very little a defender can do if he gets to within arm's length of the basket.
Drexler drives in, and he gets it to go.
Boy, this game has really started to heat up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind it.
Let's
You
go.
don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining.
What up, Warrior? Welcome in, fella.
And so it's Houston with it. A 12-point game. There's the pass to Thorpe. Wide open. And he gets it to go.
NBA's all night.
Thorpe's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Stolen by Smith. Pass to Thorpe. And Jordan with the block. Drexler drives in. Thorpe. And Houston again with the bucket.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet. He's been absolutely in control. No slowing down for DeRozan. 10 points and 5 assists. He is in complete control of this game.
Clark, you're on the money with that one. It's all going his way.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. Chicago making some changes. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Long. And Elijah Millsap subbed in for Tony Kukoc. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He told the players, let's put our foot on them and keep them down. We've got them exactly where we want them. I want to see you guys slow the pace, use the clock, and stay away from any silly fouls.
Thorpe, the pass to McGrady. Now the feed to Smith. Pass to Yao. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets it to go.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And stolen by Yao. Smith drives in. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. McGrady dishes to Yao. And that one's good.
Really, they haven't worked inside as much as they did earlier in the game.
Fucking serious.
The way they did it in the first half, I think they've got to get back to trying that. It worked for them then. It should work for them now.
You're not gonna stream tonight?
And that one falls for Yao.
No problem for him there. You just know what the result's going to be when he steps to the line in a tight game like this.
Chicago calls timeout.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Luke Longley's checked in for Chicago. Kukoc comes in for Elijah Milson. And out of bounds is the...
Are you fucking serious?
Rockets trailed by 5. Timeout call for Rockets. We see Michael Jordan really having a great game.
But he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
Kukoc with the steal. Oh, and a fast break to the Bulls. Finishes the break with a slam.
And I love that the instant that steal was made, they were out in the open floor.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Man, it doesn't get much nicer than that.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Bulls leading by 7. The drive by Jordan. Count it. The defender is called for the block, and this could turn into a 3-point play.
He's doing it all for them right now on on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him, and he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
To the paint. Slam dunk by Ford.
Now that's the way it's done. Take it up high and throw it down with everything you can.
That's right. And Clark, he was not going to take the soft approach on that drive.
I would certainly hope not. I mean, you get that kind of opportunity with little resistance from the defense, you got to take it.
And no doubt about it, in order
Got 45 from Mike.
he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Rockets trail by 10. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here. Timeout called, the Rockets. They're down by 10. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Levine. And the Bulls, another three.
And if you thought this game was over already, you're probably right.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, he's staring us right in the face. We've been around long enough to know when a game is over. And this one is in that category.
That one goes. Count.
Well, he's done his part. No doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
And finished off by Longwood.
What an incredible...
You're not getting the last dunk on my court.
as I've ever seen it play.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here. Threw it down with authority.
Oh, he can really fly. And you combine that, Clark, with some of the...
I'll take it, though.
You've got an easy 2 points.
And able to just play well above the rim. I mean, that makes this guy so dangerous when he's in the game.
Free throw good, Jordan. Seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the call will be against Robin Lopez. That's his 5th foul. Houston with a big group substitution here. 46 seconds left in the fourth. And the basket by Kaminsky.
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out from style. What a time to have this kind of serve. Well, fortunately for him, it really doesn't matter anymore. They've got this thing sold up. Just sit back and enjoy it. Well, luckily, they've got some really solid backup. You hate to see a player DQ, disqualified due to fouls, but they can do a decent job of replacing his production.
Chicago making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Chicago's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect three.
Go.
The blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
Well, they're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Passes to DeRozan.
Icing on the cake right there, fellas, for what has been just a phenomenal.
It was tipped. He still got it.
Pound cake or strawberry shortcake, I need a bite.
Well, go ahead. Take your bite, Greg. Go ahead. Yeah.
You know, I'm going to let Clark have his bite.
Kukoc can't get it to go.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Wow.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Both free throws good for Maxwell. It's stolen. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Jordan. Drops one in from the wing. Another steal. Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
Another 50-point game. Multiple 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 plus games for Jordan.
What's up? This is Tajay of the Mighty Souls of Mischief Crew. I'm chilling with my man.
That's a 14-game win streak.
And right now, we're just maxing in the studio. We're hailing from East Oakland, California, and
East Oakland, going to Smokeland, hanging out with Eric Copeland. So we got the Cavs, and then the Heat